Hi everyone, my name is Naveen Fernandez. I'm from Hyderabad, India, but my ancestral roots go back to Goa, which is also in India, a former Portuguese colony. I moved to Hong Kong 6 years ago to set up a team and lead most of the consulting projects here in Hong Kong. And ever since then, have been calling it home. Firstly, pursuing an MBA from a prestigious university has been on my agenda for a really long time. And I strongly believe that doing an investment, probably a self-investment in education, is never a bad idea. And I never shied away from that. Secondly, and I was also looking for opportunity for an intense personal and professional growth. And I kind of strongly believed that MBA is an such opportunity which provides you that forum based on my discussions with different people who have already pursued and completed their MBA. Thirdly, I was at a junction in my career wherein at work I have been tasked with more strategic and management related responsibilities, and I've seen that my roles and responsibilities have been increasing day by day. And I wanted to kind of have more skills which would enable me to kind of grow in this trajectory. We do see that HKUST is one of the top universities. The brand is something is pretty predominant, I would say, not just in Hong Kong, but in the whole Asia Pacific as a region. Clearly seen that doing my MBA, that most latest trending topics were kind of included in my electives that I chose. Being a network of schools, which UST has been in collaborated with, or how I can potentially apply to other universities if I want to consider exchanges. So I was looking at the network of schools UST has access with. Since I'm doing a part-time MBA, so I wanted to get a mix of both convenience for work. So the central campus is really close for me. So during the weekends, I could just go attend the in-person classes in the central campus. And during the weekends, I could come to the campus and attend my in-person classes over the campus. So thereby, I'm kind of getting an experience of both in-person classes, matching my work schedule and the weekend schedule, and not much losing out on my overall campus life. And the last factor, the alumni network. We all know that how strong the alumni network of UST is. Whenever you go around in Hong Kong or in Asia, when you say that you're from UST, you always tend to come across a strong alumni network. So in my case, I had to prepare a business case for myself and kind of put it forward to leadership, explaining them clearly how I'm going to use my MBA learnings in a professional setting in the work environment, and kind of clearly even showcase them what the potential ROI would look like, and gave them that level of information and got a formal endorsement from them right at the beginning of my MBA. Once I started the program, I even kind of had a monthly or bi-monthly meetings with my leaders to keep them updated about my MBA journey and my work schedule, importantly. And I would also kind of prioritize my task, especially during my classes, which I knew in advance what the schedule looked like. But of course, I had to be flexible and adaptable for certain client demands and uncommitted situations. I've been working for 11 years now, so I really wanted to have a full-time kind of an MBA experience. Then I was looking for an area where I could specialize in sustainability strategy and emerging economies. And based on my research and discussion with various people, I kind of knew that ESA offers such diverse options of electives for me to specialize. I think since for a part-time MBA student, the exchange is always a winter term, so which is again during the month of Jan, Feb and March. And this is also the time wherein Hong Kong public holidays, you also have a lot of holidays included in that. So I would say like you can plan your holidays and the sabbatical leave policy at work accordingly, strategize it so that you can take the benefits of exchange program. So you can plan your courses accordingly to make sure if you want to fit in your whole exchange program in like 1 month time frame or 1.5 month time frame. So you do have that flexibility to kind of manage your work. And at the same time, for your employer, I would suggest them to kind of prepare a transition plan. So create a such temporary transition plan so that you could actually allocate more responsibilities for your team members and empower them. And At the same time, choose schools which are convenient in terms of time zone. So you're able to match their timings and support them either through participating in these discussions or kind of helping them in other possible ways. During my exchange program at ESA Business School, I had the opportunity to join a few clubs, opportunity to attend a lot of company visits and conferences. Attending that event also kind of helped me to expand my network of professionals to people who are really making impact in the world, who are solving all these problems with digital solutions and how they are integrating all of these learnings from MBA into common society. So that was really interesting experience I had as part of the exchange. I'm already able to leverage my learnings from MBA and apply in most of my consulting projects that I'm dealing with, and trying to participate more effectively and share more of these strategies and different thought processes and framework that I've learned as part of MBA. And especially thanks to our star professors at HKUST for teaching us all of those frameworks and methodologies, which are really useful now to me on my day-to-day job activities. During my course, I was able to take those learnings and apply on my day-to-day deliverables or day-to-day projects that I work on. And for sure, the management took notice of my change in the approach on how I solve the problems and how I deliver the certain task. So that is something they have taken a big notice, and I've clearly seen that in my performance. And at the same time, I've been also invited into a lot of these strategy meetings which happen at a leadership level, where they were trying to get more insights from my MBA experience and the kind of benchmark and see how the existing content that has been delivering can be changed with a new approach with my MBA skill set. And MBA does not just expose you to one vertical, right? Because most of us working in our day-to-day jobs doesn't give you exposure to what happens in different verticals in an organization. With MBA, that is an advantage because it kind of exposes you to the whole management of a company